Welcome to AICT MS Word Lesson 3 Borders and Columns. First I will explain the borders. In order to explain the borders, I will go to the Design tab. Here this is the Home tab, Insert tab, Draw tab, Design tab. So click on the Design tab. In the Design tab, here you have the page border. Click on the page border. So you'll get the page borders and shading dialog box. So in default the border is none. If you want, you can select a box border. So when you select the box border, you will get the style. Here you have a style, right? The line style, right? For example, I will select this one, the border color, right? And for example, press OK. So you can apply a border, page border. We call this page border, right? Here, click the page border. Here you can select line styles. Yeah, you can select a color, right? Here you can select the width of the line. That is in default, right? If you select here, you have different widths, right? So it depends on the style. Yeah, select here and press OK. So this is the page border. Click page border. Here you can select, these are the line. You can select the art border also. Here the art border. You can select the art. Right, the size of the art, the width of the art here. I will little bit reduce to 20 and press OK. So that is the art border. Here click page borders. Here you can have art borders also. Here I will select this one, and here you can adjust the width of that border style. So this is the page border, right? So additionally we can give here I will type something here. You can type, right? You can, if you type a paragraph, this is a paragraph. I just am typing as right. I'll press enter. So next paragraph, for example, for the next paragraph, I'll go to the page border and I'll select border. Page border, here see the tab. This is the page border, this is the border. In the border, you can select a style. Right here, you don't have art border for that. You can say it's for a paragraph border also, right? So I will select a line, whatever here, and the color also if you want, right? And press OK. So you will get a border. It's called paragraph border, not to the text. Okay. And you can double click outside to come out from, and you can type. So this is the border. Right? Right. Now next I will explain about the, so I will open a new Word document. I will explain the columns. So columns mean here dividing the pages. And default the page is divided into one column. This is the one column, right? For example, I will type a paragraph, right? Just I will type a paragraph. I will copy and paste first. I will just to make it as a right a paragraph, right? So this is the paragraph, right? It's the column is in one column. I copied, paste it for 2 pages, right? So I will go to the layout. In the layout here you have the column, right? Click the columns and you can click 2 columns. So it will be divided into 2 here, divided into 2. So when you are typing here, This is the second page, right? Here this side, right? This is the second page. I'm typing. If the first column finished, the first column is finished, right? It will come to the other column. Yeah. Again, the other side. So that is the column. You can make it 3. You can go to column, 3 column here. It's divided into 3. Here you have left here. Left side narrow and other side little bit wider width. Same like right. If you want, you can go to columns, more columns. You can define here 2, 3 columns, 4 columns, right? Now 4 columns here. So these type of printings you can see in newspapers mostly. Mostly we can go to more columns. If you want, you can give a line between here. So this is the column. So just think one more thing, I will just typing. So this is the page, a single page. I'm typing a paragraph, right? Right, just I'm typing to get after that I will type just type a list. This thing I will go to a numbering, for example. I will just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again I will type a paragraph. Just I will copy this one. So it can be. I will copy this one and I will paste it here. So here this is one column. In the same page I am going to divide this one into 2 columns. So what you can do easily, you can select, highlight this one and go to layout, columns, more columns, and I will divide this one into 2, right? And line between, and you have to select apply to selected text. You click whole document, everything will be divided. You selected apply to selected text will be divided into 2. Again one column, this paragraph one. Again just think, if you want to divide this one into 3, highlight this one, columns, more columns, and I will select 3. Right. If you want more, you can go for more. 3 columns. And I'll press OK. So that will be divided into 3. So likewise we can do these things. Right, now we will do some exercises. In the exercises we will learn about the drop caps and find and replace. Right. So this is the exercise we have to do in first, that is exercise 5. So as usual, type the text without formatting in the Word document. So first type. So when you type first, you will get it will be like this in your Word here, right? Right, now we will start to format this one. So this is the one we need to show that we have to bold that one, right? So I will select this one. I will bold this one. I will change the font also. 14. Again, I will select everything and I will change the font size to 14. Right. Now this one also get bold as in the format. Okay. And here we have to give bulleting. We have to give bullets and we have to make it 2 columns. Right. Right. So what I do, I will select this one, highlight this one, and I will give the bullets first. Go to bullets and define a bullet and the symbol. Click on the symbol. You'll get a symbol. You will see what is the right. You have to get a symbol. If you have done, go to wingdings, webdings, wingdings, not webdings, wingdings. Find a computer symbol, right, and press OK and press OK. Now it's still here selected. Be careful, selected. Go to layout, columns, more columns. You have to go to more columns, select 2 and make sure they apply to selected text and press OK. Right here you have to adjust the spacing. I will show that one. Columns, more columns. Here the width spacing, I will reduce the spacing to 0.2. Right. Here you can click the right, something like that. You can make it out. Right. You can. So this is the column. Now we have to make the server highlight, and this is also column. So here I will bold this one. I will select, I will go to home and I will click the bold. And also I will highlight and I will click the bold. Now we have to column this one, select this one. And first we will get the bulleting. It has a floppy shape. So I will go to bullet, define a new bullet symbol. So we have to find out the floppy shape. I click here and press OK. Now go to layout, columns, more columns 2 and make sure selected text and press OK. Right. I put a line between also for the both, so I will go again columns, more columns, click line between. This one also select, highlight everything and go to column. I forgot that one, more columns, make sure the line between. So you will get a line between. Now the next paragraph, we have to give a border, not a page border, paragraph border. So I will highlight this one and I will go to design, click the page border. And here select the border and select the border. I will select this one and I will click OK. Right. And I will make more. I will go to home and align the justify. Right. Now again the cyber glove interval virtual reality. I will bold that one. We'll see how it's in the PDF. We have to divide that one into 3 columns with the bulletins. So I will select everything, this one. And I will go to the bullets, define a bullet, symbol. I will find a tick mark. It's in a correct mark with a box and OK and OK. Again, I will go to columns, layout, columns, more columns. I will make it 3, make sure the selected text. Okay. Now we have to adjust the line spacing, right? Now we have to do the page setup as explained in the question. Create the about document, use the column and borders we have used. Set the page as usual, and we have to save. So I will go to layout, I will set the margin here last, not that is a different one here, last custom setting is a different one. So we have to go to the custom margin, top 0.7, left 0.8, others are bottom 0.5, right 0.5, press OK. Now we have to remove any here. I can click here and I will click the delete key. Sorry. I will remove the line spacing here. Select this one. I'll go to home, click remove spacing. Okay, so you can have the space. Click here and click the delete key. Right. Now we have the this thing here. You can the music generation, function analysis. You can go to. I will highlight this one. Go to layout, columns, more columns, and I will reduce the spacing here to 0.2, so you can get it like this. So save this one, and you have to email to me. So then next exercise you have to make this one. So first here I will the columns are there. I will explain this drop cap. We call it here this M and T are dropped to the paragraph. See, right? So it's not the font size is not increased, right? It's dropped to the paragraph. So I will explain that one also, and I will explain about the find and replace also. So first type the text content as like this, right? After that we can do the formatting as here. So the today bold, underline, bold, and it divided into 3 columns. So I will bold this one, underline. What I do, I will select all and I will make it size 14, right? And I will select this, right? And I will go to bullet, define a bullet symbol. You can click for windings. Actually, it's windings. The windings you have to find a flower shape or whatever you like. It's right. So as any flower shape, I will select this one or this one. It's actually snow. No worries. Click OK and click OK. Now we have to divide that one into 3 columns. So I will go to layout, columns, more columns. I will make it 3 and line between is there, and make sure selected text right is there and press OK. Now again I will select this one and I will make it bold, right? Okay, now I will select this paragraph and I will make it alignment. Now the M should be dropped. The M should be dropped here like this. M should be dropped like this. So select the paragraph. After selecting the paragraph, go to the Insert tab. After selecting here, this is the Home tab. Go to the Insert tab. Here you have the drop cap. Right here you can click the drop cap. Can you see? Or you can go to the drop option. You can select the drop here. Drop. There are 2 types: dropped, in margin. So here dropped, and the lines. If you want, you can set the lines 4. So when I press 4, it will drop 4 lines. But according to our output, we have to drop for 3 lines. So what I do, I will go to again the drop cap. Right, I will make it 3 and I will make it OK. I will this one also italic. Right. The next, we are the technology. The T is dropped for 2 lines. Here we have to give some bulleting for this one also. I will select that one. I will go to define a bullet and pick symbol. The bullet is a angled arrow, something like this, right? Downwards. So we have to find out. I will select this one and press OK. And press OK. Now we are the technology. I'll bold it, and I will select this one, right? And see the T. Right, it's dropped. Right, it's dropped. So it's dropped. I will go to insert, and here drop cap, drop, drop, and it's for 2 lines, and press OK. The next one, they include, and we have to divide into the 2 columns. I will select this one. I'll go to layout, sorry, design, not design, layout. I will give the bulletin, sorry. I will go to the bullets, define the bullet symbol. I think it's an aeroplane shape, right? Okay, and press OK. After that, go to layout, columns, more columns. It's 2, right? It's 2. It's 2. Line between, and press OK. Right. Here, it's not divided because the system or the word system don't know how we are going to continue. So at this point, after this point, you can go down, no? So what we have to do at this point, see the cursor, right? At the end, right? Because it cannot identify there are some items. It won't identify the page is finished. So at the end of the line, here press the enter key and make the cursor at the line and go to column and move columns. Make it 1, right? And make it 1. And make sure they apply to this point forward. That is important. From this point forward, only 1, right? If you select section, right? Not that. From this point, only you have to make it 1 column and press OK. So it will go automatically divide and goes up. Right. Now we can what are the question? Create a document, use the drop down. Right. Now see the question 3. Find the IE and replace it to AIC. Find the IEEE, right? The word, for example, right? Not for real, right? So there are a lot of IE here. 1, 2, 3. There are 3, right? The word IE is in a lot of places. So if it is a paragraph you have in many places, changing one by one is very difficult. So you can change it. Replacing, finding the word and replacing into that one. So go to the home tab, click the replace. Here there is a replace. Click the replace. Find what? So you have to say what we have to find. Click IEEE, and it should be replaced to ICT. Right? And click replace all. Click replace all. So all done. We made 5 replacements. So there are 5 and it will replace to AICT. Close here. Now see all the word AICT, it changed, right? So the find and replace will be sometimes very useful. There is a lot of words you have to change, right? Thousands of words you have to change into another. You can use the find and replace. Right. After that, as usual, we have to set the page margin and the you have to save the document. So go to layout, go to margin. Here you can select I will select the last custom setting. which I have the same, and go to the paper size, and I'll go A4. Right, when you set the page size, sometimes the columns are getting collapsed. Right, so because here from here, right, so it's get collapsed, so we have to carefully, right, I'll do that one again because I showed when you set sometimes it will be collapsed, right? So you can undo, right? You can undo like this here. You can see, I will show that one also here. When I set the page, it's collapsed. So you can undo here. This is the undo, or you can press the control key. You can come back, right? Okay, so I'll come back and I will set the page again. So I will go to the size. Don't click here. Go to more page size, and here select the A4 and make sure apply to the whole document. Make sure they apply to whole document and press OK. So it won't be collapsed, right? So be careful, right? Sometimes it get collapsed. So you have to select the page setup also can be select for apply to the whole document. With this index it will collapse. So after that, as usual, you have to save carefully. Every time you have to save in the correct place, right? So you should have to practice on that one also. If you are new to using the saving in a particular location. So here we have to save on that particular location correctly. And you have to email to me.